Hi, it's Neha again. And remember in Mrs. Lane is a Pain, I said I was going to be reading some classic fairy tale stories? Well, now I have them. Some classic fairy tale stories. The first story I'm going to be reading is The Three Little Pigs. I'm going to be reading one story in each video. So here we go. The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there are three little pigs. There are three little pigs, and one summer's day, they decided to go into the big wide world on their own. As they walked along a forest path, they talked about what they would do. We will each need to find a plot and build ourselves a house to live in, said one little pig to his brothers. They passed a man with a cart piled with straw. The first little pig asked the man if he could have some straw to build himself a house. The man was glad to give him straw, and the little pig waved goodbye to the other two, built a house, and was very pleased with himself. Soon an old gray wolf came by, and when he saw the straw house, he stopped and looked through the window. Inside he saw the little pig, so he went to the door, knocked gently, and said, "Look, there's all the pictures. That one is a picture of the wolf, and that one is a pig. And the wolf, well, that's a man in the woods, so there's three little pigs." And said in his sweetest voice, little pig, can I come in?" And the little pig answers, "Not by the hair, no, not by the hair of my chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," growled the wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down and ate up the little pig. Meanwhile, the other little pigs walked on until they met a man carrying a cart load of twigs. One of the little pigs said to the man, "Would you give me some of these twigs to build a house?" And the man was glad to give him the twigs. The little pig waved goodbye to his friend, built a house, and was very pleased with himself. Soon the old gray wolf came by, and when he saw the twig house, he stopped and looked into the window. Inside he saw the second little pig, so he went to the door, knocked gently, and said in his sweetest voice, little pig, can I come in?" And the little pig answered, "No, not by the hair of my chin. They're the pictures. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," growled the wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down and ate up the little pig. Now the third little pig was much smarter than the other two. He saw a man with a cartload of bricks, and he thought, "This is just what I need." So he begged the man the man to let him have enough bricks to build himself a house. And the man was happy to give him as many as he wanted. So the little pig built himself a fine brick house with a kitchen and a big fireplace. Along with the kitchen and a big fireplace, along came the wolf, who knocked on the door and said, little pig, can I come in?" And the little pig answered, "No, not by the hair of my chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, growled the wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed, but no matter how hard he huffed and puffed, the wolf could not blow the house down. The little pig laughed at the wolf through the window. The wolf made a plan. There are some pictures. If I want to eat the pig, he said to himself, then I will have to trick him. So he called, little pig, I know where there's a lovely field of turnips. Where? Asked the little pig. Behind Farmer Smith's house. And if you are ready at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'll call for you and we can go together. Very well, I'll be ready, said the little pig. But the little pig got up at 5 o'clock, ran to Farmer Smith's field, filled his sack with turnips, and was safely back in his house when the wolf called for him at 6. Are you ready, little pig? Called the wolf. Ha ha, laughed the pig. I thought you said you would be ready at 5. I've already been to the turnip field, and now I'm making stew for my dinner. The wolf was very angry, but in a sweet, gentle voice he said, little pig, there's a fine apple tree orchard at Oakwood Farm. Be ready at 5 tomorrow, and we'll go together. Very well, said the little pig. I will see you tomorrow. There's a picture of how he tricked the fox. Oh, and just for you to know, this is a very old book. You see right here, very old, so it can move. So I'm not going to flip the pages that good, okay? I want to be careful with the book. No pages will fall, but it's a very old book. But the little pig got up at 4 and made his way and just as he was about to come down, he saw the wolf approaching. The wolf called up to him, ah, little pig, you did not wait for me. Are they nice apples? Yes, absolutely delicious. I'll throw one to you, said the little pig. He threw it as far as he could, so that as the wolf ran to catch it, the little pig jumped down from the tree and ran home as fast as he could. The next day the wolf knocked at the little pig's door. There is a fair in the town this afternoon. Will you be going? Oh, yes, said the pig excitedly. I love going to the fair. What time will you be ready? At 3 o'clock, said the wolf. As usual, the little pig left home early and made his way to the fair alone. He brought himself a butter churn and was on his way home with it when he saw the wolf coming along the road towards him. He quickly climbed into the butter churn and started rolling down the street, heading straight for the wolf. The wolf was so frightened that he turned his tail and ran all the way home again. There's another picture. Closer look. Later that evening, the wolf went to the little pig's house. He stood at the door telling his sad tale of how frightened he had been at the sight of a butter churn coming at him at great speed. Then the little pig laughed at him and said, that was me inside the butter churn. That made the wolf very angry indeed, and he growled, I will eat you up. I will. I am going to come down the chimney to get you. As the wolf climbed up onto the roof, the little pig stoked up the fire in the huge fireplace and put a pot of water on the boil. The wolf fell down the chimney and landed in the pot, and the little pig boiled him up and ate him for supper. The little pig lived safely and happily in his brick house for many years. Now that is what I call a smart little pig. He thought that the wolf won't. Nobody could puff or hop down a brick house. So he was very nice. He was very good. Okay, that's the end of the Three Little Pigs. I will see you in the next video reading the next story in the classic fairy tales. Bye!